that when you're up there performing live?
It's a really cool feeling. It's kind of hard to describe, but a lot of times it's like especially if a show is going good. When you have a great show, it's like a drug, like the best drug in the world, and you want more. You want to get another one that's as good as the last show. So it's a never-ending process of always wanting to repeat that feeling. That great feeling of a great show, so it's always a rush.
You've just gone through Texas, Louisiana, Juliet, and now here. So tell me, how's it been going so far?
What's up, Ohio? What's up, everybody?
It's great. The tour is awesome. The album just came out, so super excited. We got some really good reviews. A lot of the fans really like. We're playing like 4 new songs right now. What happens? I love watching the crowd reaction. Sometimes they do funny stuff. Sometimes funny things happen. And
what's been the funniest thing that they've done?
There's been some crazy stuff, like one guy set his arm on fire one time, and that was really, I don't know how he did it. He must have a lighter fluid or something.
Wow.
But I was playing that, I could not believe it. I actually
Did you put him out?
He put it out.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was like, wow, the guy's arm's on fire, man. I was playing guitar, and I stopped for a minute just to watch that. It was bizarre.
Like, hold on, that man's on fire.
Yeah, it was crazy, but it was cool.
So I know Havoc's latest album, A Natural Selection, is also produced by Terry Date, as your album is. So is there any similarity in the sound quality, or
yeah, Terry's stuff sounds great.
Of course, hello.
Yeah, so everything he touches is great. He's just had the magic hands. I love the record. I think it's a great record, and it's so cool to have them on tour.
Rock and roll!
They kick ass. They make us work hard. We actually step up our game. After I saw them, it was like, whoa, man, this is gonna be tough. They are really energetic, and they work the crowd good. So it's a really good band for Soulfly to have before we play. It gets the crowd good and ready, super excited.
They prime the crowd.
Yeah, exactly.
Your son's on tour with you. Has he been on previous tours with you?
He's done, this is I think his 3rd tour.
Okay.
So he's been...
Has he been behaving himself?
Yeah, he's good.
You been watchful eye?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's good. He's gotta hide the beer from them. He's not into drinking, so it's good.
Oh, good.
So he's a good kid. Really loves drumming. Practices a lot, and he's doing really good. All the band like to play with him. The Mark and Tony, they get along.
Lodicom?
He's in Lodicom, yeah.
You've got several more cities to go to. I think we're just starting out this tour, right? You're only
Yeah.
like a weekend. So, are there any other cities that you're looking forward to the most to visit?
Yeah, you know, I'm looking forward to Canada. Should be really good. We always do really good in Canada. New York, it's always fun. A lot of bands don't like the New York, LA shows.
Okay.
I like it. I think
Any
it's
reason why?
great. I don't know. They say, I hear all the bands complain and say the crowd's spoiled. They sing too many shows, you know. But in our case, both New York and LA is always great. It's really exciting, and especially New York, they go off there.
What are you finding? The industry has changed a bit since you've been in it.
Yeah, you know, it's completely different world from where we started. You know, like when we started, Sepultura was tape trading, and we used to make cassettes and send them to radio stations in New York and Europe and trade it with bands. I used to trade with Death and Morbid Angel, Massacre, Nasty Savage, like a lot of these like death metal bands, and that was the beginning. Today you have the internet, which is also cool, because I think you can find a lot of cool bands on the internet. And I myself, I do a lot of streaming. I use Spotify, and I find a lot of new bands that I never heard of it. I discovered them through Spotify. I'm excited that people are buying vinyl again. We did a very beautiful Savages is a double album that opens. It's got a beautiful picture inside. They did a white vinyl, some other different colors, so it's really cool. Nuclear Blast is actually really good with that kind of stuff. They do special packages, bundles and stuff like that for the record, and I'm very excited to be in a label that does a lot of that stuff, pays attention to the detail that the fans like.
Right.
Fans like special things, and they try to get that to the fans.
Right.
Special edition and vinyl, white vinyl and stuff like that. I think it's really cool.
This one that you discovered on Spotify?
Yeah. I discovered I Declare War through Spotify, and I actually got in touch with some of those bands through my son Zion, because he's good with computers and Facebook and all this shit that I don't know how to use that. I'm a caveman when it comes to like a lot of digital stuff.
Make some fucking noise!
What inspired the title Savages? Is that based around world events, would you say?
Yeah,
I kind of got that feeling.
It was actually, my wife was talking about that, and I actually stole it from her. She was talking about one of her theories was like we were sophisticated and growing in technology and mission to Mars, and internet, Facebook. At the same time, we're killing each other. We're still decapitating heads in, Mexican drug cartels, blowing up marathons, chemical warfare in Syria. So we are still savages, you know, that theory. And I was really interested in that when she said that. I was really like, it kind of grabbed my attention, and I was like, I should make a record about that. It has worked out for me, and I came from nowhere in Brazil, you know, which is, my odds were slim to none of making it.
Yeah.
And I made it, you know, so there's hope for a lot of people out there.